werewolves of Moonwood. Hello, welcome to what is, I think, episode 7 of Ahead of the Pack, the Werewolves Let's Play. And today we are getting back into it after a little bit of a break. I'm sorry about that. Life. So, last time was Ruby's lucky day. She not only befriended the Wild Fangs, but she also found out at long last that Sebastian is actually her fated mate. And our other werewolf, Ferdinand, decided to take the path of the lone wolf. Meanwhile, human Accalia is still stuck escaping reality with video games. I know nothing about that myself. So today we're going to see if we can rectify her situation a little bit. So let's get back into it. We're going to return back to the Gnome's Arms where Ruby is still on a rampage, and I'm going to have a little chat while we watch her do her thing. Oh, well, Agnes Crumplebottom has just destroyed the bin, and that's fair enough, really. She's doing Agnes things. So, I don't know why Ruby's just standing there contemplating existence. She wants to snarl at Agnes, and I think she's going to go through with that. She's going to live out, oh no, she's getting jealous pangs as well. Ruby is a jealous sim. Now that she's in a relationship, she's probably going to get those on top of this little gem that she always gets because nobody understands her. Yeah, so she needs to pass 2 more of the trials to get into the Wild Fangs. Also, Ferdinand has just embarked on the lone wolf, as I said before. So we'll see what he's got to do for that. But most importantly, ow, yeah, you said it, Ruby. We should get Accalia out and about because she's had a lot of time to, play video games, go to work, do the daily grind and think about things. And the thing she's been thinking about is that because she's in a little bit of decisionary limbo, is that even a thing? I think the perfect people to understand her, or wolves as it were, would be the Moonwood Collective. So I think she should befriend the Moonwood Collective and also perhaps even investigate where her relationship with Jareth Topaz the vampire could go as well. What are you doing, Ruby? She's doing them zoomies. Let's see where she is zooming around Henford on Bagley. I hope the citizens don't mind. It looks like they do mind quite a bit. They're not used to this kind of thing. And she is terrorizing the neighborhood. Hey, it's a new neighborhood to terrorize, though. It's something different. Getting to zoom around a new location, the quaint little Henford on Bagley scene here. Off she goes. She's only got 23 minutes left of this rampage, so we'll just let her see it out. Take her home. She's stomping around. I mean, yeah, there we go. It's getting down, the zoomies. I mean, it's no worse than Agnes destroying the joint, is it? Sort of, maybe. I'm not sure. Where have you gone, Ruby? Where have you gone? There's plenty of space to zoom around here. This is actually quite a good spot. I mean, apart from, terrorizing everyone and exposing the fact that you exist, there is that as well. What a pretty place this is at the moment. Everything's like sparkling. Why is that? That's nice. Okay, well, she's confident now. She won her fight. She's transforming back into a person. And she's got one hell of a moon hangover as well. But them's the breaks. And now she needs to go and sleep it off. Well, it was quite an event for you. So let's take her home there. And yeah. Oh, Ducky! I forgot about Ducky. Oh, okay. Well, that's another thing on the agenda. Okay, straight to bed, Witcher girl. Get in to your tartan bed over here. It's not going to fork out the money to fix the scratches because, it's probably just going to happen again. And Accalia's doing pretty well, actually. What about you, Ferdinand? We'll send you to meet your needs here. And we'll just have a little sneak peek here at the Lone Wolf. What is required? Level up to Apex, unleash the beast 25 times. So that's bear those fangs, clawing and scratching. And I'm assuming, with his habits, that'll probably get filled up pretty quickly. Spar with werewolves 5 times and defeat Greg. Oh, cool. Okay, great. Excellent stuff. Okay, well, he does need to go to sleep, so we can work on this stuff when he is feeling nice and refreshed. Off you go, Ferdinand. Now, Accalia's actually got some energy. So, and what is it? It's 5 a.m. That's an awkward time. And, she's playing video games. I'm sure we're all very shocked at that. So, let's see. she? I was going to look at her work. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so she's really the only person earning enough money to keep the rent going. So we better actually get her computer skills, the programming, so that she can actually get promoted because she is up for one. I'm just going to do a little bit of fast forwarding here. Just a little bit, and hopefully she can build some skill, and then we're going to go and have a little investigation and see if the Moonwood Collective are hanging out in their Moonwood Collective spot. It seems like we are. We've got Lily over there. We've also got some corn that someone's abandoned, and that's a sad tale because corn is great. So she's done with the programming, and it's raining and she's scared of thunderstorms. Well, that's hide under the covers. That's not very practical for making friends. Can you? No. Oh dear. Oh, she's also got needs to fulfill. Okay, so I'm going to fulfill her needs if I can get her to cooperate. And, I see. We got to do a repair job. When everyone is nice and refreshed, I shall get back to you. We'll let them do their thing, and then we'll start on with this lovely rainy day. Okay, so Ferdinand's the first to get up. He's got the urge to do his favourite activity. It has been a really nice stormy little time going on here. I've enjoyed it, listening to the thunder here in Moonwood Mill. So I think we're going to let him surrender to that because now, it's for the sake of his aspirations. So he's now got extra excuse to do what he feels in that regard, and we'll let him do that. Ruby's probably she needs to get up and do some stuff as well. Hey, get the day begun, and probably actually maybe cook an okay meal or something. I know they're really not friends in this house. It's definitely a share house and not a friend share house. So, or maybe some fruit salad. What am I thinking? We'll go the classic grilled cheese. It's a bit more, substantial for wolves, I think. What are you up to? Oh, he's happy with himself. Absolutely. And now he should have... No, that doesn't count. It doesn't count. Oh, Ferdinand, I'm disappointed for you. I really am. Well, you're going to have to do other things then, like perhaps some scratching. Fix scratches. That's not going to do the job. Vanessa, you probably don't want to be here. He can repair the sink though, and then destroy it again, because that's what that happens. That's what that sink's for. Is for aggression, aggression absorption. It's for them to take out their aggression on. Poor sink. Yeah, I'd just hightail it away. Nightmare. Accalia had a nightmare. They had to give a presentation about reticulating spines. Splines, but could not get the splines to reticulate. Everyone pointed and laughed. Oh dear. Well, at least it was only a dream. She's going to make herself a garden salad. Speaking of gardens, the Moonwood Collective that have a garden, that is a minor segue, are a place to go. Are some friends you haven't met. Are strangers just a friend you haven't met. So definitely just go straight for the leader here. The one who's not named Christopher, here over here. You can get back to your food after because this is a good opportunity. And, they're very understanding in the Moonwood Collective. So if she's not quite sure about her destiny, they might be the ones to talk to. So, no, really, well, it wasn't much of a hangout, was it? You're really jumping the gun there, Christopher. People need you here. She's sad and depressed about not knowing what she should do. She spent her whole life thinking one thing and she gets here and then she's not sure anymore. So it's bound to make you a tad on the downside.
Tag.
So how about some, I don't know, we've got a side serve of lag going on here and that's not very great. Hopefully complain about problems, absolutely. See if he understands and ask for some advice as well. He's a bit uncomfortable there for whatever reason. Discuss the latest games. I'm sure she can't resist that opportunity. So I'm just going to queue up a bunch of stuff here and hope that they get some extra gossip about neighbours. Some friend happening. I think what might be good as well is if they were to, I was about to say sky gaze, cloud gaze together. That usually builds up some friendship. But it's not coming up and therefore is a little bit difficult to make happen when it doesn't actually show up. Ask for cursed bite. Oh, that's right. It takes them to be friends. You know what? She's going to ask for it anyway, impulsively. She's going to go, you know what? If he says yes, then that means I'm going to do it right here, right now. And she can also ask to be a friend of the collective. Oh, Ruby's gaze slides from the writing. The symbols speak of control, of freeing yourself from the bindings of rage so that you might live in harmony with your inner wolf. That seems like a message from the Moonwood Collective coming out with her lunar epiphany. They say there might be a cure, but if there is, I imagine it will be difficult to create. You'd probably need to do some investigation. Okay, well, it's not, I suppose it's good to know, but it's not really what she was asking. Doesn't know her well enough. Oh dear. There's no shortcuts here, is there? And she feels awkward about even asking in the first place. Sorry, Accalia, I don't know you well enough. Oh dear, so, well, gonna just have to proceed with things, enthuse about a new show. As the handshake ended, Ginger felt her inner wolf cry out. There was a connection between the two of them. One that both terrified and excited her. We all know about that book. So yeah, well, Ruby gets more than she bargained for. She gets a bit more depth with the Tales of Ginger there, and also the regular things that you might get with the Tales of Ginger. So I really think Cloud Gaze would be a good way to go, and yet it is not coming up, which is a bit of a frustration. There it is. Okay. Gonna leave Accalia to hopefully Cloud Gaze. Oh, Ruby's in a flirty mood. This might be a good time to invite a certain somebody over. Invite to hang out at current lot. And Ferdinand did not fix the sink, so that's not great, but maybe he can destroy some other things to contribute to his aspiration, and Sebastian will be right over. Excellent stuff. What else can he destroy? This seems to be a fun one, like the chairs, no? Okay, there we go. 1 out of 25. 25 to go. There's so many things where it's like fixed scratches. Okay, time to get some time in. She's feeling smitten with Sebastian here, which is great. Be enticing, compliment the outfit. Just a nice follow-up from, from their wonderful date that they had. And she's thinking about him being a fated mate. How lovely. And yes, let them do that. Ferdinand nearly got in the way. Stronger than I thought. Now, I'm just going to make sure... No! Oh, boy. Oh, dear, poor Accalia. That did nay go too well. She didn't get to Cloud Gaze. Let's see where things lie with Chris. Oh, God, there's hardly any friendship there at all. We know from experience with the, trying to befriend Rory that this can be a more difficult than expected task, but at the moment he's done a vanish. They didn't Cloud Gaze, and yes, at least she did get some friendly advice from him. She's got the sentiment there. That's about all she got, but hey. Well, there is no better occasion to drown one's sorrows of not getting anywhere with the Moonwood Collective than to try and go on a date with a certain vampire. She's feeling very awkward, so it might be difficult, but we're going to do this anyway. I mean, you've lucked out with the wolves. See how you go with the vampires. She's an occult-liken lass. So, Accalia is taking Jareth to a special location, which is out to dinner, and she's hoping it might turn into a date if she plays her cards right. It's the very first restaurant I ever made when I got the Dine Out pack. It is very poorly made in construction value, but it is a place that I always have in my own games called the Experimental Raccoon because it serves experimental food. It has different rooms and the host is a raccoon. So isn't that just great? Let's go there and I'll show you what it is. And we're going to hope that this impresses Jareth and that Accalia has a nice time. Here we are at the Experimental Raccoon. What it lacks in design competence, it makes up for in novelty. It's got a moat. And you have to take these stairs up here to be able to get there. And then there's like a pointless dance floor and a particular bush and just, stuff. And then you go in here and you book your little table and there's themed rooms. Every table is in a different themed room. We've got like a medieval sort of one going on here. We've got like a plant room. We've got old exploring meets modern exploring, like space meets old time exploration. This is a bohemian room or something of that nature. And then, you've got an open kitchen here. And yeah, this here I put in because people were getting trapped in there. It wasn't even a room originally when I built it, but I made it into this. And of course it has other functions as well. But let's go to the raccoon and ask for an experimental meal. She's not in the best mood, but let's go into fade soon. So let's hope that once this gets underway, she enjoys herself enough to, not be sad, hopefully. Poor thing. Time to get that table. And of course we have a, the dress code here. And whoa, is she that hungry? I didn't even realize. Well, you've come to the right place, hopefully. Are they getting seated or are these people getting seated first? I feel offended. Is this celebrity privilege here that Dustin is getting served? Is that why she's extra upset? Well, let's request a table again. Come on, raccoon. Are you showing favoritism here? Are you supposed to be an impartial raccoon? Well, maybe not. I mean, this is a fancy restaurant after all. Okay, let's see where they're going to be put. What room? Oh, it's the indoors outdoors room for them. And so let's order for that table. Now let's see if Accalia can not only feed herself because she's starving, but impress her date at the same time. So we'll get a nice plasma gene for him. That will do nicely. And what shall it be for? Well, that didn't even work. And what shall it be for the lady? Shall we have how can you resist the classic Sunset Valley cocktail there? And I think we might skip straight to the main menu. Why, man, look at these options here. I think Jareth can go for a nice space taco. How can you resist? And for Accalia here, what have we got? Oh, some free-range Sixum pit piece. They're going for some exotic flavors this evening. Now let's confirm that order there. And while we're waiting for somebody to come in and take that order, we can do a little bit of getting to know. Ask about degree, sure, that's a question. And then maybe a little compliment appearance. And, we've got Cletus as the waiter tonight. Exactly. So hopefully the order will actually come out. Jareth is a music lover. Let's see, what else have we got? Maybe just like a plain flirt as well. A plain flirt? She's I'll do with a few more friendly socials as well. Ask about vampire history. Always good to know when one is interested in occults. Blow a kiss, that might be... Ooh. On Flavor sells copies of the Encyclopedia Vampiric. You can research on a computer. Well, yeah, but what do you know? Oh, she's doing the classic back float. See, this is the downside of the experimental raccoon. Or it could be the upside, and people like to go for swims. Great if you're a mermaid, but not really the thing to do in the middle of your meal, as we well know. She's being very Simish right now. So she wants to go back float, but then hang on a second. Maybe that's not the best idea for getting to know you. Maybe she should do an impression instead. I mean, not that there's anything wrong. I mean, you're waiting for your order. I mean, we know how long you can end up waiting for your order when it comes to dine out. So perhaps taking a swim's actually a great way to pass the time. Ask if single. I don't know if she's actually even asked that yet, which is probably something she should have done if she hasn't already. Let's see. And maybe just a classic pickup line there. Let him sort of know her intentions or give a hint or something. Oh, Gibbs. Well, he's single. Look at the speedy service at the Experimental Raccoon. This is obviously the best place in town. You actually get your meal for one. Okay, let's take a photo of the experimental food if we can. Because, got to have a souvenir if things... Oh, yes, we've got some romance bar. Woo! Accalia took a photo of her experimental dish. Wonderful stuff. Now you may consume it now that you have that photo. Oh, she was going to flirt with him and I've ruined her fun. We'll put that back up then for you. I wonder what quality their food is. We've got normal and normal. Well, at least it isn't poor. Okay, they seem to be getting along. There's an amorous exchange going on here. Good stuff, good stuff. What else could we ask about? Woohoo interest, romantic interest, just perhaps blow a kiss. Oh, he's flirting with her. This is going quite well, this dinner. Good idea, Accalia. At least one of your plans for the day is panning out. This is going a lot better than it did with the Moonwood Collective. Well, I mean, it's about time you got out and enjoyed yourself. I mean, not that you have to, but ask to turn. Always an option. She's thought she's wanted to be a werewolf, but she seems to get along pretty well with the vampiric scene. I mean, we can always change our minds in life. Sometimes the experience of things is different than you thought, and maybe you actually like something else instead. Ask to stargaze. That could be good. Beam blissful feelings of food transcendence. Well, who can resist that? And also some more romancy, suggestive conversation. Ask on date. I was hoping this would turn into a date. It kind of is. Okay, because it says out to dinner. No, it doesn't yet. We have a first kiss on offer. Okay, she might be a bit more romantic and give a rose, but we're going to work towards that. Since this is going so well, she's going to seize the moment here. I mean, the things with him so far have gone better for her than other things have, so maybe that's a direction she should definitely explore. If only she had level 5 cooking. Yeah, she doesn't really get a chance because she is the primary breadwinner of the share house. Now, do they want to have their first kiss in public? Because this looks like a pretty good setup for it. I mean, do they care? I don't think they do. They seem in their own world. It's never really bothered Sims before. Okay, the option is no longer there, so we'll just do a few other things. Embrace. Still, we can do some things that are far more close. Oops, sorry, I've gotten this annoying thing out of the way. Okay. This is definitely going well. Exchange numbers. I mean, you already called him and everyone already has everybody's numbers, but it's just some sort of a bizarre formality. There goes someone in their Speedos there. Celebrity time. Perhaps a pose or something. Oh, wow. Well. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh no, I didn't realize she was so tired. Damn those human needs. Okay, here we go. Oh, yay. Oh, that is great. So what are you going to do about this, Accalia? Are you still going to be a wolf? Are you going to be a wolf who tries to date a vampire? Because usually they don't get along. Like, would they still get along when she's transformed, or would it all go to hell in a handbasket? Who knows? Time to tell a mood-inspired joke right there, and then inside joke. This is going very nicely. I mean, Jareth hasn't eaten his food, but he is a vampire after all. So she could ask to be boyfriend. Maybe she'll wait for next time, or will she seize the moment? How are you feeling there, Accalia, about all this? She seems pretty great. Try for baby and shower. Yeah, why not? I mean, she's impulsive when it comes down to it. Maybe that's why she stays indoors all the time. She knows what happens when she gets out and about, or how she thinks things might go down. Oh dear. She needs to use the bathroom. That is not very conducive to the moment. Are they just talking now? Oh dear. Well, the moment is kind of past and she needs to go to the bathroom. So we'll go there again. Are they going to have dessert? I mean the food type, that is. She's so tired. It's a shame that there's no coffee martini. I think I've said that somewhere else before. Oh, no, they are. Okay. They're going to do the, unprotected woohoo. I really wish that was a thing in here because it just, story-wise, doesn't make much sense to be 100% choice, but hey. Oh, Accalia, and she's the first in the household as well. Good for you, Accalia. It's your time to shine, as it were. I don't know whether we should be watching that or whether we can just sail off into the distance and enjoy the bizarrity that is the experimental raccoon. And what a place for this to unfold. I mean, the name says it all, really. Ah, yes. Someone's going for a swim. Orange Bailey Moon. They seem to like that here, the celebrities. It doesn't even have one of those lot traits or anything. They just like it. Well, Accalia, I don't know if you'll live to regret your decision to do a try for baby and not just a plain woohoo. I mean, it's no guarantees that it's going to pan out. What happens if you do, and what happens if you become a wolf? And I don't know. But hey, it's time to live a bit, so why not? I don't know why you're choosing the special bush for your business over the perfectly functional bathrooms over here. You could have a golden throne, but instead you choose a bush. We won't follow her up there. We'll leave her be. Shall they have a wee bit of dessert? I won't press that until she has finished. Oh, it's a shame the shower didn't take care of her hygiene. What you doing there, Jareth? You doing your homework? Well, never a better time. You stay on top of that work. I wonder what his degree is. I can't remember. Did she ask him that a while back? I thought she did. He's single. Oh, here we go. He's majoring in history. He's going to uni. Bettering himself. Good for you. Okay, she's coming back now. I think that deserves a celebratory Like maybe some coffee or cake or something. I don't know. Maybe she could. Whoa, okay. So we're going to have ourselves another cocktail. The Sunset Valley. I mean, what happened last time? Maybe you should stay away or maybe just keep on going. Plasma Jane, same as before. They obviously appreciated their drinks. They're going in for more. And we're going to get a nice little, I think, a vertical berry cake for the gentleman. And for the lady, some vanilla seashells and a chocolate caviar. There we go. We'll complete this lovely and eventful meal. She's really, really tired, but, you know, you probably don't want this to end. And this is massively not going to... This is going to prevent their order from coming out unless we just, like, get rid of it, put it in a sack lunch. I mean, you probably won't eat it anyway, but it's, you know, all for show. Maybe she can take that home with her as well and have a space taco later. Okay. What you doing? She's determined to backfloat. Have they placed their order at least? Well, I think Jareth can place the order and she can change her mind again. Will she or won't she? Seems like a good idea until you get about halfway up those stairs. And then all of a sudden, you go, really? Should I backfloat or not? And then you come up here and the waitstaff are contemplating existence as well, going, what is this place? He looks like he's having the Mad Hatter's tea party and, oh dear, okay. I kind of think maybe we'll just go back to our house. She's suffering a little bit. She's probably, no, she's wants to backfloat. Should they take a photo together? Yeah, look, okay, we'll cancel dessert because she's on the brink of passing out and doesn't smell particularly pleasant. So we'll take just a photo together to remember the occasion. And then we'll send her back home to the other housey mateys there's. Got a couple of things here. We got the first woohoo moodlet. Congratulations. And we've got the clean and satisfied from some good old shower woohooing as well. Watch dancer. Oh, okay. Cletus is you're gonna bust a groove thing on the dance floor here. I mean, this is the benefits of the experimental raccoon. It's a whole night out in one. I mean, look at all the possibilities. Whoa, okay. I thought they were taking a picture together, but she's taking a photo of her sweetheart instead. So we'll just go with that. She can put that on her wall next to her bed and probably time to exit. Thanks for the memories. Let's get out of here before she passes out on the floor of the experimental raccoon. Nice moves, Cletus. Nice moves. Let's go. So on that note, we'll be leaving that one there for today. Next time we shall find the outcome of certain events. We shall see what happens with Ruby Moon and her fated relationship and quest to join the Wild Fangs, and we'll see how Ferdinand fares. Thank you for watching. I shall see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day or night, and bye for now. Bye.